Now, right before we came on this particular hour, I was out in the lobby of Financial Peace Plaza here, ran into a young couple who were here in our building to celebrate their debt freedom. And that's Brian and Libby from Nashville. They're native Nashvillians, if you will, or they live here now, residents, and came by the building here in person to scream, "I'm debt-free." We've got them on the phone. Hey, guys, how are you?
We're doing great, Dave. How are you?
Better than I deserve, of course. So you already told me, but for the sake of the audience, how much have you guys paid off?
We've paid off $63,000 in 26 months.
$63,000 in 26 months. That's just pretty dad-blame incredible. I mean, we're talking $3,000 a month here. What's your household income during this time?
$60,000.
$60,000. So you must have sold something?
Actually, we did sell a couple of little items, but it only added up to about $3,000. So what I wanted to talk with you about is snowflakes, which is a term that's used on your Total Money Makeover boards for any extra money that comes through your hands. And what we found is it's important to not only track the outgoing money, but also all the money that's coming in. Because in our case, over the last 26 months, tracking that money, we came up with another $25,000.
So in addition to your normal $60,000 income, you had another $25,000 in miscellaneous income.
That's correct.
Wow. From what?
The $5 you find in your jeans, the $200 your parents give you for Christmas money, tax refunds, just little stuff like that. Rolling it all together and keeping track of it really added up.
Whoa. Now, you guys have this 7-8 foot high debt thermometer with all of your debts marked on it, all in red. I got to take a picture with you a few minutes ago holding the thing up. What part did that play in this deal?
That was a huge part of our motivation, Dave. We found that it's important to break the large goals into smaller goals that are easier to accomplish. And like you're talking about always, having those little wins. And so we turned that into a visual aid and colored a chunk every single time we made a payment. Started out lying on our bellies and ended standing on a chair.
To give your listeners a feel for the scale of this thing, it's 6 feet tall, and 1 inch of debt is $875. So we really had to claw for every inch on this.
Whoa, that's pretty cool. And so what made you guys just decide to do this? Because you're detailed. Obviously, you're both like super nerds or something. I mean, you're detailed. You got on this. You jumped on it with a great passion. You're young. Why completely go bananas for 26 months?
Well, Dave, we had gotten married in May of 2007, and we were looking for a way to combine our finances. And Brian had already been talking for several years about wanting to pay off his debt, and I didn't really see what the big deal was. I was kind of the Eeyore that you talk about. I'm always going to have debt. And Brian convinced me to attend the live taping of your FPU DVDs, and we did that in July of 2007, and that's all it took. We were hooked after that. Wow.
So July of 2007 to now, and that's 26, isn't it? Sure is. Very, very cool. What's the last thing you paid off?
Last thing was my student loan from my 4-year undergrad, and I've had that since I was 18. So this is my first time as an adult that I have been debt-free. And, Dave, you described that as chains and shackles, but to me it was more like this black cloud following me, like in the old Bob Dylan song.
So now you guys really, you're very detailed. You clawed and you scratched for every little thing. Has it emotionally hit you yet that you're free?
Yes.
Yeah, I've been on cloud 9 for a couple weeks now.
I haven't stopped smiling, Dave.
Good for you guys. Well, I'm very proud of you. Count it down. Let's hear a debt-free scream. $63,000 paid off in 26 months, making $60K. And this is an impressive thing. Good job, you guys.
Dave, just one more thing. I want to give a shout-out to the Total Money Makeover boards. They were a great part of my motivation as well.
Cool. And what's your handle on there?
Brian and Libby.
All right. Very cool. Well, this is the Brian and Libby then, right here, giving their debt-free scream at Financial Peace Plaza. Count it down.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
We're debt-free!
Yes! done. Well done. I love it. Good job, you guys.